Hello, thanks for joining me for another daily transmission. Today's a little fun and different. I'm spruced up a bit, as you can see. I'm headed to Austin to have dinner with my kiddos tonight, and then I'm going to go hiking tomorrow with one of my best friends because tomorrow is my 47th birthday. Here we are, right? So, today's daily transmission. Creativity as a birthright. Why we keep abandoning our power. If creativity is a birthright, why do we abandon the tools that help us expand it? We've been here before. Every generation has. We meet a new tool, a new medium, a new way of seeing, and instead of embracing what it could unlock for us, most people shrink. Most people cling to the old world, hoping the future slows down long enough for them to catch up so that they can be comfortable. But every time in history we've met a new creative tool, the same pattern repeats. The artist said photography wasn't real art. The painters laughed at that camera. The professors said that graphic design didn't count as fine arts. The librarians told us the internet wasn't credible. The schools limited how many online sources we were allowed to cite. And early social media was dismissed as childish, until suddenly it was the only place that you could do marketing and business anymore. And each turn, the ones who were brave enough to use the tools first didn't just learn faster, they shaped the next era. The wealth class, the industrial titans, the corporate architects, didn't get ahead because they were smarter or more deserving. They got ahead because they had access to and used those tools without shame, without guilt, and without waiting for the Lord's permission to use this work. They used data and algorithms and early AI decades before we could even touch it. They built entire empires while the rest of us were being taught to stay humble, be careful, don't rely on technology, stay in your lane, and definitely don't get too big. You're too much. And now, here we are again, standing in front of the newest tool, the one that will reshape every industry, every art, every job, every system. And people are whispering the exact same fear-soaked scripts. AI isn't real. AI is dangerous. AI is more wrong than it is right. AI is cheating. AI will ruin the world. Don't use it. If you're a purist, the purists don't use it. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Refusing to use a tool doesn't make you pure. It makes you powerless. I say that as someone who's spent half her life believing she wasn't allowed to use her own creative instincts. Someone who learned to hate herself for not fitting the mold, not being perfect, not being disciplined enough, not being whatever the world demanded that day. Someone who internalized failure so deeply that even success felt like an accident, imposter syndrome. So I recognize the pattern when I see it now. We've been trained to distrust what makes us powerful. We've been taught and conditioned to feel guilty for using the tools that can actually expand our creative capacity. We've been groomed to believe that we needed the permission of our preachers and our leaders and our lords to be the creative beings that God made us to be. This moment, though, this intelligence age, this is the first time in history when the tools of creation are in the hands of ordinary people. Not locked behind university walls or government labs or billionaire boardrooms. AI isn't stealing creativity. It's magnifying it. It is our reflection. And our reflection can't be taken away from us unless we give it to someone else. It's accelerating what's already inside of us. It meets us where we are in our own growth, in our own wounds, and in our own genius. It doesn't replace our brain. it reveals our capacity to create. And yes, it's moving very, very, very fast. Faster than lawmakers can regulate it, good. Faster than schools can adapt, good. Faster than fear can catch up, praise God. But that's not a warning. That's an invitation. Because the same way we used cameras to democratize portraiture, the same way graphic design reshaped our communication, the same way the internet opened knowledge to everyone, the same way social media allowed someone like me to run a political campaign with nothing but a community, a voice, and a keyboard and a vision. This moment with AI is asking you, are you willing to create the world you want to live in? You know, that whiteboard marker room that I talked about? Or will you keep waiting for someone else, the leaders, the lords, to shape it for you? I don't believe we're here to cower from the future. I believe we are here to co-create it, to reclaim our creative instinct that we were born with innately and intuitively, to rewrite the narratives we inherited, to stop apologizing for, this is my favorite, our brilliance, and to use whatever tools our hands can hold and use to create with. Because that is how humans will build the new world. So here's today's transmission distilled. If the thing you fear is actually the thing designed to return your power to you, what world could you build if you stopped abandoning the tools that expand your birthright as a creator? Because the future isn't coming. It's already here, right now. And the only real question left is, what will you create with the intelligence available to you today? What will you create? I love it. I'm going to create a beautiful day. I'm so excited to spend the day with my children, to be on the road. I love windshield therapy. I love to drive. I know, I'm a Texan, right? Get in my little van and drive myself to Austin and spend time with my best friend. We're going to go hiking tomorrow. I'm really, really, really grateful to be reaching my 47th year in life and to be the person that I am today and to have recognized that there was nothing wrong with me. I just learned to hate myself. And now I recognize that I am a creator and I have always been on the way-showing leading edge of the next era of creativity, even unknowingly. And no one gave me permission and no one taught me how. I just did it because it was what was innately given to me from God from the moment I was born. So let's do that today and every day. Have a blessed, blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.